What is up, Slayers? This is DSlayer46 here, and I figured I should make this video finally. I'm going to be just showing off my airsoft stuff that I own right now. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy, and I will, try to inform you as best I can on the gear I have. First up, I figure you guys want to see the hardware I'm packing. So I keep my guns in two separate places, duffel bag and a gun case. Gun case for the better stuff, as I like to call it. So let's open this baby up. And I'll open this up. Alright, so let's take a look at the duffel bag. So in my duffel bag I've got my my satchel here, which is carrying some extra pouches and stuff for my holster. It's got my goggles. This pouch contains a dead rag. At one point I had a screwdriver, and it still does. Cleaning rag for my lenses for something you'll see later, and for my goggles, and a bunch of Allen keys. So this is something that I mount on my holster, because I will always have my holster with me. And then this one's just a large pouch that has right now one of my other small pouches that I put on my holster, and the glove I use for shooting, which is a Callaway golf glove. Because with one of my guns, I need something for my hand, else my hand will get destroyed while shooting, as I've already learned the hard way. And then the other side of the pouch is where I just keep a bunch of BBs in Tic Tac containers, because they are the right size and it's really convenient. Alrighty, so moving on. Big ass box of CO2. I've only gone through one canister so far. Alright. Then I have my first ever pistol. It's just a compact 45 Springer. Nothing too amazing. I don't actually see if the magazine is in here or not. I should probably go through some of the stuff in here. I'll just get stuff out that I will be going through. Just about everything. Yeah, that is. Alright, compact 45. So yeah, this uses a sort of high cap magazine. I have two of them. Just in case. Sorry about that buzzing. So yeah, slides in, pull that back, pull the trigger. I keep all my magazines unloaded. Alright. Next, this was the first gun I ever considered to be my primary. This is my Mossberg spring shotgun. Really nice small gun. It shoots, I think, about 325. The pistol shoots about 240 something. Anyways, yeah, nice gun. Uses a sort of high cap magazine as well. Just look from there. And the hop is on the slide here. It's that small switch right there. So yeah, good gun. Nice for cornering, close quarters and stuff. I had to makeshift attach this sling using some string and the little holes there. Overall, nice gun though. Next we have one of the best gifts I have ever received from a human being, and that is my AK-74U. I am very happy that I got this, especially since I got it as a gift. So I'm actually just gonna get a magazine. Okay, where's my good one? Right there. So, yeah, I'm very happy that the person who gave this to me did. So, yep, AK-74U, the person who gave it to me gave me this battery, smart charger, and 7 mags. So I'm very happy. I think I've got the battery in the duffel bag here. Yes, I do. Smart charger here. And the stick battery, which is obviously a great thing to have. Now, he also gave me this rail mount, which just sort of pops off like a normal AK rail mount. Anyways, yep, you get to the battery, you pop that top piece open, slide it in, and click it in place. And then close this. And the fire select is just like the real AK. All the way down is full auto. Or no, all the way down is semi. And halfway down is full. That's because the actual AK only has one fire select mode, other than safe, and that is full auto. So yeah. I don't know the FPS of this gun, but it performed really well when I used it. So yeah. Collapsible stock and everything, just like the 74 would. Yeah, and this is full metal and wood, with the exception of the grip, which is a polymer of some kind. But it's a really, really nice gun. I'm very happy that I got it. So next, some of the purchases I have made myself, and that is my Walther P99 DAO, full metal CO2 blowback airsoft gun. It uses a really weird magazine. This is it here. So just slides in. Yep, don't even have to do anything unless that's the hop there, which I would have just discovered, but nope. Yep, and then mag release is right on the trigger guard. Slide locks back when a magazine is in and is empty, so then you know you're out of ammo. With it I bought a second mag, so then I would have something to change with. CO2, you open the back hatch there, screw this little tab that's down here all the way down, get your CO2 canister, which I will actually get, you put it in, and then you would twist it until it purges. It's a pain in the ass to get these things out though. An actual pain in the ass. But I actually was doing a firing test to see how many mags one canister would last. I was blown away. I fired at least like 16 mags, and I didn't have to change my canister. Yeah. So this is a full metal handgun. This was about 66 Canadian dollars. And I bought it off Airsoft Gear, which is an amazing place. Yeah. So this is my current sidearm. The old one, new one. The pistol's firing about 350 to 360 FPS. Next, this was the main venture of my order off Airsoft GI. And it is my sniper rifle, which I did indeed buy a scope for it. So I'm just going to put that on now so you actually get a nice view of what this thing looks like with the scope on, because I've used it with the scope and it's amazing. So this is a the sniper rifle is the Well M20B sniper. Firing about 420 FPS, pretty accurate, spring powered bolt action. Uses the standard style sniper magazine. Just gotta slide my dog tag stuff out of the way. Slides in there. overall, it is a very nice gun. And the scope, it's an NC Star 3x by 9 to 9x zoom scope, variable zoom scope. So it's really truly is a nice gun. This is the gun that I need that firing glove for, because it's a right-handed glove, so working the bolt, I won't mess my hand up. Yep, safety's right here. So, I wasn't convinced at first, because I read a review that said that it was easy to knock the safety back when you're working the bolt. I wasn't convinced at first, because I was working the bolt like I normally do on bolt action rifles, because I've operated a few. But then I started operating it like this for a few shots, and I accidentally knocked the safety halfway back, which is enough to stop it from firing. But yeah, overall I'm very pleased with this gun, and on it I mounted the sling that it came with, some, some nylon cord bracelets, just because I found it looked nice and it didn't really block anything on it. And I mounted my Call of Duty MW3 Elite Dog tags, just because it looked really cool. So yeah, the rifle and the handgun were being stored in a gun case that was given to me by the same person who gave me the AK. So overall, I was very pleased with that. It was a nice Christmas gift on their behalf. So next I'm going to get my camo out and I'll show that off. Alright, so now for my camo and basically carrying gear. So I have this police style drop down holster, which I just have on a normal belt. Not one that uses notches, but rather one that you wrap around and then you do a fancy little knot thing over here with it. A pull through belt, I guess, or something. Yeah, just pull through like that. It's really easy to tighten and loosen on the fly if I really need to. Now this holster held my Springer absolutely perfectly, and I was really worried that it wouldn't be able to hold my, that's kind of what it sounds like when it goes off, maybe a bit louder with the CO2. And I was kind of worried that it wouldn't be able to hold my P99. Holds it quite snugly. I was quite surprised with that. It even has fasteners here to keep the gun in place, so I just wrap that around there and fasten it shut. Yep, that gun's not coming out until I pry the fasteners apart and pull it out. So yeah, and this belt can accommodate all of the pouches that I showed earlier. Alright, so there's that. Next, I've got my camouflage gear, which is basically all this woodland hunting camo stuff, sort of a sweatpants style pants with nice pockets on the side here. There's no belt loops, but I just tighten the belt so that it stays. And got this nice head covering, this Remington woodland head covering. Which I can wear like this, or bring it up like that. So overall, the camo mostly matches. Yeah, I've worn it for paintball, worn it for airsoft. Great camo. And last but not least, the final thing that I got with the AK in the case was this plate carrying vest, which is absolutely amazing. All the pouches that are on here came with it. I sewed the ghost patch on like 2 weeks after I got this thing. So yeah, it has a small pouch up here, which I have yet to decide what I'm going to use it for. I might take it off and use it on my sidearm belt. It has a bunch of different mag pouches on the front that I store all 7 of my AK-74 UMags so that you have proof. Here's the one I was using earlier. 2 brown ones. 2 brown 74 UMags. Something that's great about the AK platform is most of them, if they're not cheap knockoffs, will use the same type of magazine. And you got 2 types over here, which have 2 AK-47 mags, black. And the next pouch over also has 2 AK-47 mags, which are black and brown painted. Yep, all fits in there nicely. On this side there's not too many more pouches. On this side, however, I have this big utility pouch in front, which is where I have some electrical tape. There's where that screwdriver went. I got a carabiner with a sort of keyring on it. I have a Phillips head, and I have a small screwdriver set, which I'm thinking of placing this Phillips head in and taking one of the flat heads out, actually. I'll do that now, since I'm thinking of it. Just kind of hope that it fits. Because I will put the small flat head on my secondary belt. Because my sniper scope actually needs a flat head to zero it in. I will put this in that pouch. And then I have this other pouch right here, which I have an assortment of BBs in. A lot of colored BBs. So yeah, that's what I have on there. And then on the back, I have a canteen style thing, or it's a camel pouch. So yeah, you just unscrew this piece, put the water in, and then mid-game, feeling thirsty, you just pull the hose out. Where the hell it went? I actually have no... Oh, yeah, you just pull the hose out. If it won't fasten in so normally. Alright. Just pull the hose out. And I plan on leaving it out in front for long games. Just pull this mouthpiece off. And there you go. Bite, and you have water. Yep. Overall, this gear is relatively lightweight. Like, I've used all this stuff once for like 4 hours because it was like there was an Airsoft game right after Christmas Day. So yeah, I went to that with my cousin, who was awesome. And yeah, this stuff didn't really weigh me down. I wasn't tired. I was running the AK, so it was nice and mobile. But yeah, overall, I had a lot of fun that day, and the gear performed amazingly. Overall, I have to recommend running 3 different types of primary, which is what I'm doing. So I'm running a sniper. I'm obviously not going to be having all of these on me at once. At most, I might carry 2 of these primaries at once with my sidearm, but probably just 1. So, and I also have different gear arrangements for each. So if I'm just running my sniper, or I'm just running my shotgun along with my pistol, I will only wear my belt. I don't need all these pockets. But if I'm running my AK, I will be wearing this. I also may like remove a bunch of pouches, or remove the camel pouch if I'm playing a long game and I'm gonna want water. I'll just remove the camel pouch, put it on my back, or put it in a backpack, because I have a backpack that I could be wearing, and just leave the vest behind because I won't need it. But yeah, so I really hope that you guys liked seeing all my Airsoft stuff. I'll hopefully get an Airsoft game recorded at some point, but until then, I hope this suffices to show you what kind of stuff I will run and am running. And yeah, overall I think I've only spent like $200 on airsoft stuff, which I am very fortunate, because that was my sidearm, the CO2, and the sniper. Everything else was given to me, and I am very grateful for that, because that took the cost off a lot. Because like the camo that I had, that was given to me as a birthday present for paintball, because I didn't really have a whole lot of airsoft stuff and it wasn't really big yet. But then like the AK, the battery charger, the rail mount, the vest, that was given to me, and I'm very grateful to the person who gave that to me. But yeah, so just pick 3 primary types and have those with you. Like, bring them to whatever field you go to, because if you play multiple rounds you might experiment a bit and it's like, oh, I did really well with my sniper but not so good with my SMG. And I realized the shotgun was good in some spots, so maybe I'll run like my sniper shotgun combo, so then I'm prepared in multiple situations. But yeah, that's just my advice. Just don't go beyond 3 primary weapons though. Just don't do it. That will get very costly, and it's just unnecessary. Upgrade within the classes you already own, and when you do upgrade, either find someone who is looking to start and give them that gear that you have, or sell it, because you never know. You could get the next person interested in sport a good start, instead of them buying some crappy gear, because that's actually what happened. I was going to buy an M4 from the States, a $100 M4 platform, but it was only polymer. I was going to buy that from the States, but then this was given to me, so I didn't have to buy an M4, because I had an AEG and it was amazing. So yeah, just maintain a watchful eye on your gear, and I know you'll see airsoft guys out there that have a lot of stuff. Just, if you're just starting out, maintain an eye on your gear, don't expand too much, because you probably won't use all of it. But yeah, anyways, so I will hopefully get an airsoft video up. You guys keep slaying.